We begin the news in Plateau State, where we have details that the state is still in the throes of crisis as another attack in the once peaceful state has led to the death of 4 persons who were mainly middle-aged men. The attackers, who were suspected herdsmen, invaded Renwienku village of Miango District in Bassa Local Government Area and killed the victims. President of Irigwe Development Association, Robert Ashidodo, said the situation got worse when the mourners were attacked on their way to bury the dead. Those security operatives intervened and they were able to complete the burial. Meanwhile, the Fulani community has denied any involvement in the incident and accused their Irigwe neighbors of killing a herder who was pasturing during the weekend. Meanwhile, the federal government has shown commitment to confront the challenges of insecurity reported in some parts of the country in recent times. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, made the assertion at a Peace Consultative Forum in Jos, the Plateau State capital. Funam Joshua reports.
Plateau State is known as the home of peace and tourism, but recent attacks and killings threaten the fabric of the state. The federal government is now worried that if right actions are not taken, the situation could escalate. Finding a lasting solution to the worsening insecurity is the mission of the federal government delegation led by the Secretary to the federal government. After condoling with the state government, they proceeded to meet with some stakeholders representing ethnic nationalities, religious bodies and other groups. President Muhammadu Buhari, through the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, stressed that all perpetrators of criminal acts, irrespective of who they are, must be brought to book, with a promise of bringing an end to all forms of insecurity bedeviling the nation in recent times.
Mr. President condemns in the harshest possible terms the inhuman behavior of criminally-minded persons perpetrating this dastardly act and assures that his administration believes in justice and shall mobilize all resources to bring the criminals to justice.
The Sultan of Sokoto and the President Christian Association of Nigeria urge youths in the state to resist the temptation of being manipulated by mischief makers.
Whatever we try to do, whatever we agree to do, because we must agree to do the right thing, it should be reflected, it should be sent to all other states.
The law enforcement agents have to step up more to make sure that whenever there is a complaint anywhere, they quickly move in, without detention, attend to it, and make sure that justice is done.
Chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum pledged to put their resources toward helping all affected victims of insecurity in the country.
We fully associate ourselves with His Eminence's admonition that the Governor of Plateau should not be distracted in his pursuit of peace.
At this point, journalists were asked to excuse the meeting for deeper interactions.
The hope from here is that the government will practicalize their promises while the people let go their differences in order to return Plateau State to its original glory of home of peace and tourism. Funam Joshua, TVC News, Jos.